A lowly maid took away the Queen's king. Her arrogant demeanor completely ignored the former Queen Catherine, even publicly humiliating her.
You know, I sometimes wish that all Spaniards were at the bottom of the sea.
Mistress Boleyn, you should not abuse the Queen's honor with such language.
I care nothing for Catherine. I would rather see her hanged than acknowledge her as my mistress.
Anne spoke arrogantly and gestured provocatively. Though many were dissatisfied, no one dared contradict her because everyone knew this woman would soon become England's new queen. Relying on Henry's favor, Anne was certain Catherine had lost all power and posed no threat. But she never expected the cold palace-bound Catherine still refused to give up her marriage. One day she saw a servant carrying a rough cloth and asked what it was for.
Where are you taking this linen?
The Queen's Majesty?
Why?
To make shirts for His Majesty. She always has done.
He still makes his shirts.
Yes, Mistress Anne.
Learning that Catherine was still personally sewing clothes for the king, Anne angrily ran to question Henry, complaining this three-person marriage was absurd. Anne expected Henry to explain, but instead received unjustified criticism.
And why can't you understand that I've more things to think about than my shirts?
To vent her anger, Anne deliberately danced and flirted with a strange man in front of Henry to anger him. Seeing this, Henry's fury ignited. Not knowing where to direct his anger, he poured all his rage onto Catherine. He rushed into her bedchamber, ordering her to stop doing anything for him and stop fantasizing about saving the marriage. Seeing Catherine showed no intention of leaving voluntarily, Henry decided to stop insisting and directly ordered her out of the palace. The day she left the palace, the city's residents spontaneously came to bid her farewell. Catherine's eyes were filled with deep sadness. Her family was powerful. Her father was Ferdinand II of Aragon. Her mother was Isabella of Castile. Their marriage laid the foundation for Spain's unification. Catherine was their youngest daughter, a true Spanish princess. Yet despite all this, she still couldn't escape being abandoned by her husband. The night Catherine was driven from the palace, Henry raised a glass to celebrate with Anne. While they were enjoying themselves, a servant carelessly rushed in to relay Catherine's parting regards. She inquired about the king's health. Hearing this, Henry's face immediately changed. Worried Anne might be displeased, he immediately punished the servant for his rudeness.
Tell the Queen I do not want any of her goodbyes, and have no wish to offer her consolation. I do not care whether she asks after my health or not. Let her stop this and mind her own business. Do you understand me?
Seeing Henry was so callous to his former wife, Anne felt a wave of panic. To soothe her concerns, Henry ordered the jewels symbolizing the Queen's status to be taken from Catherine and given to Anne. Henry even planned to take Anne to France to formally introduce her to King Francis I as his betrothed. When Anne learned her dreams were about to come true, she excitedly knelt on the spot, and Henry gazed at her with infinite love. But immersed in happiness, Anne didn't know danger was silently approaching.